Okay.
Definition.
Yeah, it is a tough definition. So annual energy use looks an awful lot like GDP, doesn't it? Yeah. So GDP and annual energy use seem tied. How about greenhouse gas emissions? All right. South Africa. You can see South Africa there. Look at the rest of Africa. But the U.S. looks as bloated as it did with GDP, and there's a clear relationship there. How about the measurement of ecological footprint?
China, because of the number of people times a small.
Right, and you'll notice that in the maps of GDP and energy use, Africa is really small. It's much larger here because of some of the farming practices and forestry practices and the way that. And the population, right? Yeah. So it's different here. Children under 15. This I want to read. I mean, why is this important to look at?
Growth.
Yes, shows where the growth is, right? Shows where the growth is, and the growth is huge. Yeah, in India. Look at Nigeria.
Yeah.
My goodness. Child mortality before age 5. Nigeria, once again. I spent 3 weeks in Nigeria last summer. And I don't know how anybody lives past 5 in Nigeria. It's the public health problems that they face and questions of sustainability and sanitation there are just so profound. Sue, here's one for you. I put this in particularly for you. You've probably seen this. Areas affected by natural disasters. It's I think this is Bangladesh.
Yes.
So India and Bangladesh and China. Okay, this was for Don. Deaths from extreme heat waves, or from extreme heat. North America is larger than I anticipated, isn't it? Look at India.
India needs air conditioning.
Or fans.
Well, they had other people in Africa, nothing disappeared.
You know,
I guess it.
it seems to me that people in Africa have methods for dealing with extreme heat.
That's so distorted, I can't even make out what the country is.
Yeah. Or they don't have good reporting for this. I'm not sure which. Okay, and then this is the last cartogram I want to show is that this, and I'm not sure exactly how we measured this climate. These are projections, I think, climate rated related mortality. And what this shows us is that although we in North America we produce it looked bloated, right? Our proportion of greenhouse gas emissions was bloated compared to the rest of the world. The impact on us in terms of our health and well-being is going to be far, far less than it is for Africa and India. Now, I think this might be a way in to expand the reach of people who are concerned about healthy ecological functioning and the behavior of individuals and societies with respect to this functioning, and it might provide another motivation for us to kind of enlarge the tent of people who are willing to collaborate and work together to solve these kinds of problems. So that's my message for today. It's that we rely on an everyday basis on healthy ecological functioning. We take from healthy ecosystems every single day of our lives, and we rely on the functioning and the services those ecosystems provide, not only for our health and well-being, but for the health and well-being of the entire society. Those systems are substantially degraded already, and all the important trends in terms of population growth and economic development look for all the world like they threaten those systems even more. Gosh, it sounds so depressing, doesn't it? But I don't think it has to be, because Don Fournier's here, and he's one of the leaders of one of the solutions to this whole problem. And that's about how we design places, how we design buildings and cities, and hopefully we're going to have an opportunity to talk about that later on. So